Tuesday barabara zitakuwa kwa gazeti, advertised for construction. Bishop, nimeomba mtusaidie kama kanisa, because we have a culture of misinformation and disinformation that is destroying the fabric of our nation. Last week, Your Excellency, you assented to 8 bills that are now acts of parliament. Amongst those bills were 2 land amendment bills. One of those bills was sponsored by the member for Ruiru, Mheshimiwa Kingara, protecting public land, to say that all public land, that is any land that is alienated for public use, must be titled, and that title either registered in the name of the county government or in the PS National Treasury's name. Ile bill ingine ya National Lands Commission amendment ilikuwa pia ipee watu ambao wamekuwa na historical land injustices nafasi ya miaka ingine 5 warekebishiwe the historical land injustices. Mheshimiwa Rais, nimeona kwa mitandao ikisemekana uli assent bill ambayo inatoza ushuru freehold land. And I want to confirm to the country, there is no such bill that is levying taxes on our freehold land. What has been circulated on social media is fake news, Bishop. Pia Rais anaambiwa alitia sahihi bill ambayo sasa itafanya watu wasisemezane kwa mitandao, the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act or Amendment Bill. Bishop, the truth is, the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act was assented to by President Uhuru Kenyatta in May of 2018. The provisions of Section 27, which I saw even a judge of the High Court yesterday being misled by the culture of misinformation to suspend, were assented to by President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2018. The Bloggers Association of Kenya went to court in 2018. Justice Makau suspended those provisions. Upon hearing of the case, Justice Makau lifted that suspension and said all the provisions of that bill or that act were constitutional. Today, another judge of the High Court has been misled by that culture of misinformation and disinformation to suspend provisions of a bill that is fake on social media. Bishop, na ndio nilifurahi wakati nilisikia ukihubiri hapo mambo ya ukweli. Jana nimesikia viongozi wa kanisa wakikemea rais sababu ya kutia sahihi the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Amendment Act of 2025. What is that act doing? The Amendment Act, sababu ni marekebisho ya ile sheria ya 2018, inalinda watoto wetu, inalinda kanisa. Because the objectives of the bill, it was sponsored by the member for Wajir East, the Honorable Daud Mohammed, with 3 principal objectives. 1, to stem the culture of recruiting young people into terrorism online. 2, to stem the culture of religious extremism and cultic behavior within our religious organizations. 3, to stem the growing culture of access to pornographic content by adults and our children. Bishop, sisi kama viongozi, wakati naibu wa rais alikuwa kwa ofisi ya Murkomen, tukapata janga la maafa na mauti huko Shakahola. Kila Mkenya aliuliza serikali iliyokuweko ya Rais Uhuru Kenyatta, IG aliyekuweko siku hiyo na DIG na DCI walikuwa wapi watu karibu 600 wakikufa huko Shakahola because of religious extremism? Hayo ndio mambo ya muelekeza Mheshimiwa Daud to bring an amendment to the Cyber Crimes Act to stem the culture of religious extremism and cultic behavior. Bishop, I have spoken to psychologists myself and psychiatric doctors. Kijana Atuoli is one of them. Na Rais, if there is a tragedy in this country, if there is an epidemic killing more young people today in this country, it is not HIV, AIDS, it is not cancer, it is not diabetes, it is something called teenage depression. Our young people are suffering depression because of being terrorized online through cyberbullying. Bishop, that amendment bill sought to protect the children of Kenya from cyberbullying so that they do not commit suicide. The only amendment to Section 27 was adding 3 or 4 words that if your behavior online in cyberbullying is likely to cause somebody to commit suicide, you shall be guilty of an offense. Sasa Bishop, mimi nashindwa. Mbunge aliyoleta ile mjadala ama bill alikosea nani kulinda na kukinga watoto wa Kenya? Alikosea nani kukinga kanisa letu tusiwe na cultic behavior? The world over, Bishop, today in the United States of America, ChatGPT has been sanctioned by the government of America because of giving directions to a young person on how to commit suicide. And they have been sanctioned. But we are being told today, in Kenya, let us do nothing about it. Bishop, when I spoke to Honorable Daud Mohammed,